Hello, how's it going, everyone? Making sure everything's all good. Everything should be fine. Now I noticed in the VOD last night, it seemed like the in-game audio is kind of a little echoey. I don't know if anyone's actually watching right now. Just let me know if it is. I don't know if I can fix it, but I tried something last night which might have done something, but I'm not sure. Either way, we're starting off with DK, but because that's what I was doing last night. I was doing IA. I'm also leveling another morph of Soul. What is it? Soul Flame. Ah, he silenced me, you bastard.
Almost no one in the archive has martial skills. I'm not going to say that.
The worst part about getting hit by the lava in here is that it makes you think you're in combat, so you can't like interact with the portal. It's pretty annoying.
Excellent! I was concerned that they'd still be here.
I think Pestilence is the best one there. Yeah, so the idea so far is just to farm a bunch of Firebrand. Probably should kill this.
I volunteered to come retrieve this.
Storm projection's pretty good. The shock damage proc from that's nice. Just free extra damage.
Can you justify your movements? For our record. Modulate yourself for a tactical advantage. Your reward is justified and waits there patiently.
Phalanx is alright. Yeah, I'll take Phalanx.
Don't. Don't forget to make your choice before traveling into the next wing of the archive.
No, we already got a portal to the unknown. Alright, what do we got? I think it might be... Yeah, the end is 2, so... Wait. Oh, sorry, the end is 2. So it's 3, 1, 4, 6... Hold on, so 3... 1... 4... 6... 5... 2... There we go. The add-on is so helpful. It's an add-on called, let me just double check. I think it's like Archive Helper or something like that. It's just a minion, if you want to use that. Yep. Yeah, it's called Archive Helper. It is very helpful because it also gives you a bunch of additional information about the archive to help, help you do any puzzles or whatever. So it's very helpful. Very, very helpful. I don't know why it didn't consider me in combat there. That was weird.
Master Melkus calls these things mimic fragments, but it's more likely that they're
Just ban that bot real quick. Okay, and the sustained ones. I'm using Heart of... Is it Heart of Flame? Yeah, I'm using Heart of Flame temporarily. Just because I think just having an extra heal in here would probably help. Like, the extra damage really isn't that noticeable. And also, like, the interrupt is, like, fine. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I tend to use Bash to interrupt anyway.
Are you done in here? Oh, nearly. That's good then.
I think I'll just take Tomfoolery. It's always a good one. Always like increased ult.
The thermic differences between here and the next chamber are unpleasant.
I'm really surprised that didn't go off.
You protected eons of knowledge from devastation.
Honestly, I think it'd be better to just take it exsanguinate. Just more direct damage is better. It's tossing up between the heal and the speed, but oh, I wasn't paying attention there. That's alright. I don't mind if I get knocked out early, it doesn't really matter. I should have been healing myself though, that's my fault. Holy shit, he dots you up like crazy. Oh, man, he's so low, bro. Fuck that guy. If I was a little bit faster, I wouldn't have had to have done that.
There are no books up here. I'm too smart for that. Smart enough to take the fragment.
I think I'm gonna take Crystal in support. Get the Ice Avatar transformation. I might be in a slight pickle if one of the Marauders turns up.
Claim your reward and travel to the next batch of vile enemies.
Yeah, I'll take Phalanx again.
You're proving your worth. Well, it's not every day.
It looks tougher than it is. Probably.
What the fuck? What? I just got killed by an AoE dot on the floor that didn't even look like a... That was silly. I just walked up to it and just died. Okay, yeah, I need to take an extra precaution there. Yeah, I'm used to my bad circles on the floor looking like pink, not blue or black. Fuck, that was close.
Master Melchior instructed me to retrieve this fragment for him.
Yeah, I'll just take the transformation piece again. It's always better.
Beautiful violent system.
Ah, silence again.
Try not to get ink everywhere. This isn't fine.
Really not enjoying casting. Every time I click my armor buff, it just really doesn't want to. Ah, I'd wasted my prop.
It's clear. Thank you, mortal.
The birth
We got. Yeah, sure. Light attack bonuses are always good. Ah, I fucking hate this one.
You should be a watcher. You can be a watcher. Get rid of the toe shells. I don't care how.
Ooh, almost got hit there. Shit. Oh, I just got whacked. Yeah, I'm bad at these still. I'm surprised I even got the thing in the first place. The, like, to the hardest level of it. Because I am horrible at it. Always have been.
This swing doesn't look too out of sorts, but I'll have to do a full inventory to be sure. I
Ah, I was about to say, where's throw at Replicanum? Turns out it's right here. This might be difficult, because I remember the last time I did it, which was last night, I took a lot of fucking damage from this fight. One difference though is that I've got solar. What is it? Solar flame? Hard flame? Which is really helping.
my other versions carry on.
Looks like it's not account-wide progress, unfortunately.
Killed her.
Part 2 is pretty good.
There are more malligraphies and other poet replicon in the archive.
Let's see if we can go buy something real quick.
You did great work.
Is this only the... Oh no, this one does sell the I think all the upgrade stuff. Oh no, actually apparently I've already got all of it. I think. I don't have the safety net though. I'm pretty close to it. If I just do another run, I should have enough to buy the safety net. I think that's worth it. Suppose I'll do that. Seems good. I was gonna say one more run, but I meant like one more wing. Because the higher rank wing you do, you get slightly more of the fortunes. That's very annoying. I was going to use my ult there to kill them.
This was my main file. I'm glad to see it's largely undisturbed.
I suppose we'll take speed. Speed's always good.
Watching you.
Ah, you bastard. I fucking knew one would turn up in a second. There he is. I'm gonna die. 100%. Shit. Ah! Thought I got out of it. It's too slow. That's alright. No problem. I reset? I have to reset, I'm pretty sure. That's all good. The silly deaths I had earlier were my fault anyway. I don't know why, but Nightbot does not appear to be in my chat. Let's just make sure it gets in. No, it appears to be in. I don't know why it's not saying this. It should be talking about freshman weekend. Confused, so it's not. It's very confusing. Let's just double check it's working. I think that's correct. Yeah, okay. So the bot is here, but it doesn't seem to be doing the timers, which I asked it to do. Because it was doing them last night, but for some reason it's not doing them today. Weird. Oh, there's another quest over here. Let's grab that one. What is this? Runic Thread Weaver? I'm assuming that's just for, yeah, if this is active. To be honest, I probably should be running a setup that has a little bit better sustain. But in order to offset my sustain, I'm using what's it called? Candied Jester's coins, which means I don't have extra HP.
Don't get me. Heck, you know.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure my build could be a lot better, but it's just cobbled together with a bunch of random shit. I think it's like Null Arc. Actually, you know what? That's a really good question. What is it? Null Arca, yeah. Oh. One Order's Wrath. Oh, and Highland Sentinel. Yeah, no wonder I'm not doing that much damage. I'm keep running around. Actually, to be fair, it's not a horrible set, because, it's still better than, like, Mother's Sorrow or I think it's Leviathan, that's the other one. I think it's still better in terms of crit outside of, like, standing still, which is pretty crazy. It shouldn't be, but it is. I do need to replace this set at some point, but yeah.
These malignancies are tough, but I've seen you defeat greater challenges.
Retrieving these fragments is important, but keeping the malignancies from destroying everything is important.
I can get Iron Astronarch. Okay, I suppose I'll do that. If the status effect one was there, I probably would have taken that, though. The thing is, this build is just... This is just like a kind of general build that I kind of threw together with what I had. So if I was to actually focus on Infinitive Archive stuff, I wouldn't be running, like, these sets. And I'd also been running, like, Winter's Embrace and stuff. Like, unironically, Winter's Embrace is very strong in here. It's literally, like, the strongest skill line because of how the chilled status effect scales. It's literally just because of the status effect damage increase one. It's so strong. Okay, this one isn't too bad.
Finally, an opponent!
Bro, what? Ugh, I just don't have any I don't have any health. So I just took so much damage there, like, so quickly. I definitely could be running some better shit than this, though, for sure. That's my fault. I'm just trying to, I don't know, get a little bit of Firebrand. I don't really care too much about score or anything. Just farming Firebrand. Shouldn't be too worried about it, honestly. It's not a big deal. Yeah. I don't have any weapon skills. It's using all class stuff, so... Actually, that's not true. I do have blockade on the back bar. Yeah, I'll just take restorative elixirs. I think that'll be better in the long run. Even though technically it's slightly more damage to go for the weapon stuff.
I recognize this one. If I were here for academic purposes, I would initiate it.
Actually, I forgot. Does this ultimate do a dot? No, it doesn't. It's just burst.
It's a matter of some urgency, he says.
Storm projection is always good. It's not as good as the status effect one, but we make do with what we got. My favorite part is how every single time you enter combat with a clan fear, it just immediately leaps to you. Like, it's so predictable at this point that I can easily avoid it, but like, it's still annoying. I wish there was a little bit of variance to how they worked, but I guess the predictability is nice too.
I expected. Well,
Just as soon as one spawns, you're like, oh, I'm gonna just roll dodge immediately, because it just immediately leaps and stuns you. It's a bit silly.
This is the perfect spot to create the next portal. It has the best temporal elasticity. The versus
I didn't even realize that my webcam fell down. That's silly. I hadn't looked at my chat for a hot minute there. Oh, my screen. I wonder how long that was sitting like that for. Maybe a little bit longer than it really needed to be, if I'm being honest. Calorian, okay. Hmm. Now I can get a part of the Lich one. Yeah, I suppose I'll go for that. I don't know why I wasn't casting there. That's silly. Yeah, that's really strange. My abilities were very laggy there. I'm not casting. Ooh. Yeah, class embodiment's a good one. That is always going to be helpful. I think I'll just take Phalanx again. Always get that one. Hopefully it's like one of the easy ones. Ah, fuck, it's one of the annoying ones. Okay. Yeah, alright, fine. I hate how much this comes down to the wire, this one. Always a bastard.
Hurry. You don't have much time left.
Yes, I know I don't have much time left. Why is there such a shitty limit on this? Oh my god. It's always down to the wire every fucking time. I think I'll just take Fire Orb. Lady Thorn again. I don't feel like she's like the most... She's like the most common one. You gotta do this like a bunch of times. Very annoying. Go, hurry up. I mean, offensive penetration is probably the best thing here. I was going to take increased health, but I think killing stuff just a little bit faster is probably better. I would love to know why Nightbot isn't doing the timers like I want to. Maybe if I update it, it'll do the, it'll do it. I told it to do it once every 10 minutes rather than once every 5 minutes, so maybe that'll actually get it to start doing it. It's just had an update, so it might technically count as a new command now, so I don't know. If I don't see it in like 10 minutes or so, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I suppose I'll take reduced direct damage. That might help a lot. I was not supposed to stand in that. I was like, oh, let me stand in the light. And then I started doing damage to me, and I was like, oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Just distinctly have that... I have a distinctly bad feeling about standing in light now. I was like, oh, that looks like a buff or something. I can't remember picking up a buff that's light focused, but you know, I'll stand in that. Nope. Here's a link to the... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, alright, it worked. I don't know why it was... Oh, no, never mind. That's not it. I'm confused. Why does that not work? So here's a link to the official freshman post. Yeah, okay, never mind. Suppose we'll figure it out. Not many good powers there. Oh, we're already at Thoat. That was quick. push to the end of the second arc, but after that I think I'll jump out and do something else. Maybe some Tales of Tribute or something. I don't know if the quests would have reset for the day. Maybe. I hate this bastard. Why is he standing in the... Is this a silence field? Why is he in there? That was evil. I don't think it was a silence field. I think it was a... just like a damage reduction field instead. I don't know why that didn't hit. Yeah, I don't have any guild skills right now. I'll take Vital Exploration. It's a good one. Not the guild superiority.
They make your fights more interesting. Don't waste them. Have you noticed?
This is easy to maintain, like getting money in here. Even though you don't get like a shit ton, you still get some at least. Because I think they wanted this to be like a viable route towards getting money.
Don't worry, I have it. See? All safe with me.
Hmm. Would have been better, that one. Bro, can I stop getting CC'd at really annoying times? What is going on? Wait a second, that's not good. Okay, I was gonna say that was almost really bad. Because that hag was stuck in the wall. What the hell? Why am I snared so badly? That's nasty. Ooh, there we go. That is good. Alright, let's see if I don't fuck this up this time.
The great Aramil is always prepared for a duel.
Fuck you. Bro. Don't stun me at the worst fucking time. Gotta kill this fucking Mind Terror. Alright, I gotta go for this. Bro, can you fucking stop? Bro, what? Fuck. I don't think I could do that. That seems unfair. Like, there's so much shit you had to, like, run around and go do. Alright. I think if I was to do that, I would really need Fleet Step Wings. That's alright. That's a difficult one. Especially on this character where it's melee. I think I'd really need Fleet Step Wings for that. That's alright. Like, I even used my ult and was roll dodging and everything, and, you know, sustaining and all that, but fuck, it just... I just didn't have, I didn't have enough damage. Actually, I didn't have enough health. Hey, Apple, how's it going? No, look, I know the mechanics, it's just... I'm not used to doing them on a melee class, because I'm doing this on DK. Also, I'm not playing with a particularly fantastic build either. I've only got, like, max, like, 18,000 health. Just not really that much. This is a lot easier on Warden, for sure. Yeah, very tricky. Thanks for jumping in, by the way. Yeah, no, it's an annoying fight.
Fighting slower. I can barely record your movement and dexterity.
Oh, this guy spawned again. We just loot while the mechanics are going on. Don't mind me. Come on, get over here, Groftar. I bet he's tired.
There are no books up here. I'm too smart for that. Enough to take the
I think I only had like
as well.
6.5 hours to sleep last night, but I was like, well, I already told Maya I'd be streaming at this time, so I had to get up. That's one nice thing about having obligations, is that it forces you to get out of bed, because really, the past couple of days, I've just been sleeping like 12 hours. A bit too much. But unfortunately, I have to go back to work at the end of the weekend, so bit of a shame. Yeah, it can, but also I think I was talking in chat the other night, and I was saying, like, having obligations is like, I just dread having to do anything, even though, like, I really should. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, for example, tomorrow I've got a Japanese lesson. Actually, no, not tomorrow. Today's Friday. It's the day after. I've got a Japanese lesson, and I'm kind of like, I have to do that, even though it's fun and I like it. I don't know why I keep spamming that. It's not something to spam. Like, I get it. It's frigid waters. You can stop yelling at me. Ah, it's gonna whip it. Alright, I died to this guy before because I wasn't paying attention, so let's see how that goes this time. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. He applies really, really nasty bleeds to you. I said I was going to pay attention, but I proceeded not to, so that's pretty funny. I don't know. I was thinking, oh shit, maybe I could use Fragmented Shield, but even that doesn't really help much. Nah, I just have to kite him. Like, look at how nasty that is at one stack. That's absolutely fucking bonkers. Bro, can I get my fucking ability casted? Jeez. Yeah, I have to do the... I was gonna say I have to do the mechanic, but then I died for some fucking reason. What? Why does that kill you? I just did this before. Why can I not do it now? Okay, maybe I do have to change something up. Maybe it is worth using Fragmented. I don't know. This... Actually, I think this is still worse. Igneous Shield is still worse than... Yeah, Fragmented Shield's healing is still... Like, this is still better. Why? I don't think there's anything I can really do. Honestly, I think I just have to suck it up and just try and beat him. Why does it do so much damage, man? That is absolutely fucking crazy. Bro, what in the fuck? Okay. I just completely lost there because it just took too much damage. That's wild. Why is I not able to do that? Oh well. Well, that's the end of that. I can go do something else now. Cool. Now that that's done, I can go pick up the extra thread from over here. Where is it? Oh. Yeah. Gotta come back here with a better build, I'm thinking. Safety nets. And I think that's it. Wait. One remaining. Does that mean I can just walk back in? Because I technically have another one? I might be able to.
By all means, keep trying the door.
Nah.
It won't open until the threads tying you to the index reform.
Oh, that is what it is. So, I'll swap back to the Warden now. Suppose I was in there for about an hour. It's not a bad thing. It's time to do something new though. Let's see if there's any trials going. There might be. I'll try and do like a VLC or something. That took ages to load. Don't really need VRG. Yeah, it's not particularly helpful. What's he gonna do? You know what? I might try and continue doing that quest line. That might be ideal. See if I can get that shit to work properly.
Here, Cutter. I've got some business with you. Look.
That's right, there's an entrance over here. Is it over here? I forget where exactly it is. Oh, it's down here. Is it up there? No, it's over here.
Good. I believe I found you. Neat.
It's so frustrating that I have to do this fucking quest again because it broke.
More about the nowhere key.
If it breaks again, I don't know.
And announce to the world that we have it?
So, use the key to draw a code.
Because I did this last night. I got to the whole part where we're in the well,
Curse it all. Friend,
and the developer test broke and just wouldn't work.
Key, but no idea. A sound plan. Happy to do my part.
I generally try to avoid prisons, but I suppose I can make an exception.
But I can speak with some contacts of mine about nowhere key.
Alright. What do you mean the door is blocked? Isn't this the way out? Oh no, it's another quest. I have to go this way? Yeah, I think it's up this way.
while you dawdled on the road.
I certainly didn't dawdle. Did you find anything?
Just a lot of ruins and cultists so far. What do I know? See anything down there? Jump in, and we'll follow.
Alright, let's do this again.
Do you see any apartment?
Did you hear that? I think there's something creepy at the stone table.
Are those footsteps? Maybe it's got something to do with those books you found, partner.
Alright. First try. I just didn't pay any attention to the puzzles at all.
Intruders come to try them after.
Library. We should look. There's someone here.
That's a Daedra. What's it doing here?
That's red, green, blue.
Your eyes are glaring. What do you see?
Bruh, my inventory's full again. So it's full of fucking something. Too much garbage.
It feels new. Of all the treasure in Sage Warnet's vault, that's got to be the goal of our heist.
Alright, let's hope this is not broken now. If this is broken, I'm gonna be fucking annoyed.
Huh. I think that's a statue of Sage Bornet. I have an idea if you need help. Never liked statues. Well, the one. I didn't think you'd really do it. Good question. If you couldn't get the statue to move, slow swaying and sweet nothings aren't my style.
There we go.
Greet you, Scott.
Yeah, completely fucking broke before.
Now resides within my vault, and many other treasures too. My vault is not within this room, but the door can be summoned to my
Protected by some devious lock, no doubt.
But you failed.
A message from Bonnet. You don't understand. How does this test know it's over? This lens is exactly what we need to decipher.
Finally, I can fucking finish this.
I
Yeah, it was so bugged before. It just didn't even work.
What's that?
The thieves are already here. Get them.
I like a good fight as much as the next guy. Ugh, we led those Colton thugs here. Or they came looking for the library and we opened the door for them. Either way, I feel stupid. I hate feeling stupid. Should have known. Me neither. And Gwen's watching like a hawk because Captain Sansone's on the trail. So, they didn't follow us. That means the cartel came to Dress and Keep for the same reason we did. To find out what Hennard knew about the Codex and the Vault. We got Hennard's lens, and you got the book about the Thieves' Moon, so the cartel won't get that. But if someone clasped with that statue, it's going to tell them the Nowhere Vault isn't in our world, and they need a Nowhere key to open it. You'd better get to Lion Guard Redoubt and find out what their cartel prisoner knows about Colden's plans. As I see it, Colden can't get to the vault unless he takes what he needs from us. If we're not ready for him, too bad for us.
Alright, let's go to Lion Guard Redoubt. I'm feeling the music I'm listening to is like way louder than the game. I'm sure someone can confirm that for me. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. Where's Lion Guard Redoubt? There. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing something about it. I know there's the dynamic encounter or whatever.
Over here, friend. I've been waiting. I hope the undead around here didn't give you any trouble. I've heard about events around Camlorn, but I had no idea it was this bad. I'm happy to say our work today is inside the fort, not outside. Ready to stroll into a Lion Guard camp? Celine's here. She went to look around. I assume she'll be back soon, but I'm not sure we should wait. We need to get in, talk to Cogwin, and pocket anything else that might help us against the cartel. Lion Guard are knights and soldiers, not city guards. Be careful if you've got a bounty on your head. Otherwise, you can go anywhere except the dungeon below the old tower. It's restricted. Naturally, that's where they're holding Cogwin. That's the question. I overheard some knights talking. Apparently, Captain Sansone has commandeered the place for his special investigation. I wasn't aware that Sansone was investigating both Gwen and the cartel, so we learned something new. Not right now. He's off investigating, I guess. We need to get past the knights at the door to reach Cogwin. Distract them, maybe, or talk our way inside. We don't want to fight a camp full of soldiers. Take this Somnol powder if you need it.
That's not a bad plan, my dears. But I have a better one. I'm sure Edwayne explained our challenge with getting into the camp's restricted tower. But the wonderful thing about soldiers is they expect everyone to be in uniform. If we dress the part, we should have no trouble. You'll need to do what I did. Steal one. Look for chests or trunks around the encampment, but try not to get caught. I am confident that if we are disguised as Lion Guard soldiers, we can avoid any nasty occurrences, including unnecessary violence.
Playing dress up, Celine? You'll have a hard time. The tower's ahead. Just past the tree. haven't seen you around. I'm not supposed to let. Well, if you're under.
Good timing, comrade. I need to visit the privy. Keep an eye on things until I get back.
No one expects anyone to break into a dungeon. But let's find Cochran and get this over with. Lots of papers around here. Might be interesting. You should take a look.
Can a fellow just rot away in peace?
That must be your.
You're not one of my regular captors. Did I scare off your Lieutenant, Lion Guard? Warden feelings, maybe? Ah, you're not one of Sanson's, are you? The Lion Guard doesn't know about any of that. All the captain wants is proof that Coldane's corrupt. Working with enemies of the crown. Whatever. What? I don't think you understand my situation. If I set 1 foot out of this cell before Coldane arranges it, he'll know I talked. It ain't worth my life. A story about a magical book and fantastic treasure? Coldane thought Avery was trying to renege on his debt. But he checked and became convinced everything Avery told him was true. He's gotta be furious at the thieves who stole that book. How should I know? I've been in this cell for days. And even if I did know, I wouldn't tell you. A few years in the King's jail are a lot less scary than what Coldane will do to me if I spill his secrets. Now get it back, of course. Coldane knows Basil Menant is interested in the Codex Vornet. He's already got people watching that old burglar. If he was behind the Avery estate job, you can bet Coldane's going to teach him a lesson.
Are we done here? It's time for us to be on our way. Nice work getting into this place. I decided to remain outside and keep watch. Perhaps misdirect anyone who looked like they might interrupt you, or at least warn you if I couldn't. Consider this your warning. There's a nosy Lion Guard lieutenant who started asking questions about strangers in camp and reports of pilfered uniforms. She'll work her way down here sooner or later. Did you learn anything? What? That's terrible! We must warn my father at once. He planned to stop at a Menant hideout in a cave near Dellen's mill. I'm not sure we can reach him in time. Yet, perhaps the Lion Guard could. The Lion Guard almost certainly has forces close to Dellen's mill, and they have magical means of sending word in emergencies. But we can't risk being delayed in long explanations here. Thank you, my dear.
Alerting the Lion Guard sounds like more fun.
Look for a cave south of the mill. We'll see you there.
I know you, hero. You helped the Lion Guard before. I'm glad to see you. Lord Menant. Can't say I know him, but I know the Coldane cartel is trouble. What exactly do you expect me to do about this? Captain Sanson is in Daggerfall right now. He and his troops are probably not too... All right, I'll help. I don't know what kind of skullduggery you've been up to, but the Lion Guard has been looking for a chance to catch the Coldane cartel involved in something more nefarious than smuggling. I hope this tip pays off.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. I don't know why Nightbot doesn't seem to be working. It's very annoying. Suppose I'll figure it out at some other later point. Ellen's Mill, isn't that here? Yeah, it is.
quickly, friend. The Lion Guard's going to start asking questions at any moment. I found one. Another nowhere key. A noble from Camlorn had it in his collection. I was bringing it back to the thieves' den, but Coldane and his thugs ambushed me. They took the key. Then the Lion Guard showed up. I'll survive, friend. The King's Knight saved my life. Talk to their captain. Maybe he can help us against Coldane. Now, I need to speak with my daughter. Don't fight over me.
Werewolves. Lieutenant Renoir sent word I'd find Coldane's thugs here, but I didn't expect werewolves. Or the hero who defeated Fouch. I recognize you now. But taking up with thieves? I'm sorry we didn't arrive in time to stop Coldane from robbing Lord Menant. Thought he'd killed him for a moment there. It's been a bad few days for Daggerfall nobles. First a Perry murder, now this attack on Menant. How are you involved? I won't ask how you know that, but I'm inclined to believe you. Still, I'm not stupid. I know perfectly well the Menants are not your typical aristocrats. And I saw it Wayne the Hawk here. You and your associates are criminals. That is a fair point. You saw what we're up against. Coldane and his cartel are a threat to the realm. They've got a stranglehold on every merchant or guild in Highmark, and they'll kill anyone in their way. They're the problem, not you. The Lion Guard working with thieves? I don't know. We can handle Coldane and his thugs, werewolves or not. But we lack information. If your people were willing to help us...
You should return to the Thieves' Den. We need to tell Abrasia and Quen what happened here as soon as possible. I'll look after my father. He's unconscious, but I think we got here in time. Still, I fear his recovery will not be an easy one. Father will not be back on his feet anytime soon, so we must carry on without him. Indeed. Finding the Nowhere Vault is my father's lifelong dream. We cannot let Gavin Coldane beat us to it now. Be on your way, dear. My father and I will join you in the den just as soon.
Alright. They really put a lot of treasure in this little spot, didn't they? Right. I'm glad it didn't bug out a second time.
Thank you, Edwin. I can't believe I hope
I
it's all
warned
worth
you.
it.
Oh,
Let's talk about what we've learned.
You found it.
I can't bear the thought of how close we came to losing Basil today. But his dream of finding the Nowhere Vault is finally within reach. We have the Codex Ornette, and with Hennard's lens, we can actually read it. It's rather dense, and even with the lens, it's slow going. There are definitely references to the Nowhere Vault, the Nowhere Keys, and the Thieves' Moon. I'm still trying to make sense of it all, but I want to know what you're thinking, partner. The same Captain Sansone who's hounded my steps throughout Glenumbra? I think we have enough troubles already without asking the Lion Guard to toss us in their dungeons. Besides, I certainly am. Still, the enemy of my enemy might be my friend. I'll need to think about that. At least our gang leaders have started to work together, to cooperate. Maybe there's hope for this new Thieves Guild yet. That remains to be seen. We haven't found the Nowhere Vault yet. Still, we're a lot closer to our goal, thanks to Basil and your work at Dress and Keep. And now we know what we're up against with the Coldane Cartel. Here, partner, you earned this.
Alright, cool.
Basil? You're back.
Father needs to rest. This seemed like the safest.
Wait, this increased my Thieves Guild level? What? Yeah, Thieves Guild. Huh. Decreases detection range of witnesses and guards by 10%. Witnesses and guards are thus less likely to notice criminal actions, though this has no impact on the range from which guards will accost you. Okay. That's cool. No, that's useful.
Let's talk over here, partner.
So I've got this level 12, the last... I suppose it is, yeah. I would like to get Swiftly Forgotten. That would be nice.
I think I'm starting to like your notion of turning Captain Sansone from an enemy into an ally. Pitting the Lion Guard's swords against the Coldane Cartel's claws is an enticing proposition. We just need to get the others to accept the idea. The gang leaders can be a little hard-headed, that's for sure. But I encountered a situation like this before, back in a bar's landing. A group of cutthroats constantly stole our jobs, kept beating us to right location. Velsa came up with the perfect plan to get them out of our way for good. Best of all, we didn't have to bloody our blades. The Lion Guard presents a similar opportunity. I just need your help to convince the... Talk to Edwin, Celine, and Abrasia. They listen to you, whereas they always suspect me of having a hidden agenda. Let's set a trap for the Coldane Cartel. Offer them a target they can't resist. Not specifically, no. We can't take them down by force. Murder and violence isn't the Thieves Guild way. We're a velvet glove slipped into a purse, not an iron fist. So, we tempt them, and let Captain Sansone and the Lion Guard do the heavy lifting. All I've got is an idea.
God, ew, ew, this is the most cringe dialogue I've ever seen.
Come claim their prize, so the Lion Guard can grab them. As for the details, talk to
It's so gross, I want to say it.
This needs
You know, I like your plans. They're smart and beautiful, just like you.
they are?
Oh, God.
I am.
That shouldn't work. She should just be like, ew, what the fuck?
But totally beside the point. I believe you can get them to come together like a proper guild. You have to. I just hope Captain Sansone can rally enough soldiers to deal with Coldane's werewolves. It's no secret the Lion Guard is stretched thin. I assume Captain Sansone will do his best, but he might need the help of the three gangs to take out the cartel. Let's make sure Celine, Edwin, and Abrasia see the value in this alliance. Talk to Celine first. After what happened to her father,
Yeah.
she's going to be eager
It's pretty
to speak out
gross.
for the cartel. Get her on board with working.
When I read that, I was like, who the fuck wrote that, man?
If only so they aren't left
I said it purely just for the memes. Because it's not like flirting actually does anything, it just changes the next, like, line of dialogue.
because he's carrying around a
Fuck,
war
that was
saying
gross.
I didn't commit and wants to bring me to justice. Oh, I suppose trusting someone like Sansone always comes with some risk. But I'm willing to take that chance. Like it or not, we need his help.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I just read it and I was like, who the fuck talks like that?
Of the Coldane cartel once and for all. House Menant will go it alone if we have to, but Gavin Coldane needs to pay for what he did to my father. They're literally monsters. Ferocious, deranged, murdering monsters. They're stronger than us, more numerous.
I think they're written by someone who has no idea what flirting is actually like.
Street rats. We need. You're suggesting we get the Lion Guard to do the job for us? That trust him. Turning to the law isn't something that comes naturally to me. But you're right about Sansone. I could see how much the cartel both frightened and infuriated him. All right, I'll help with this plan, as long as we make Coldane pay. I have an acquaintance who owes me a favor. Find Rolls Boron on the docks or on his ship, the Lydia. Tell him Celine Menant sent you. She needs to borrow his warehouse. The rest, nobody's...
Alright, I'm just gonna go through that. Can't be bothered sitting here any longer. Let me go kill stuff or, I don't know, do something action-y. Just realized it. Put me back on the other quest. Do this one. Okay, it does want me to exit here, so that's fine. I'm assuming this person is in the ship. Oops. Sometimes I hate how, like, glidey mounts are, because, like, you can't make, you can't really make, like, split-second, like, turns and stuff. At least not with, WASD. You have to, like, use your whole camera to do it. It's kind of weird.
Not now, friend. If you're looking to buy or sell, see me at my shop or warehouse. I must catalog the rest of this shipment before the Lydia is ready to set sail. Celine Menant, favor. I thought we settled that little bit of business a long time ago. Look, I'm extremely busy. Tell Celine I'll be happy to work this out with her later. I'm sure she'll understand. My warehouse? And just what sort of swindle or scam is Celine planning this time? No, don't tell me. I really can't get involved right now. And maybe she can use my warehouse next week. Next month at the latest. My while is worth a whole lot more than Celine can imagine. But I'm sure we can work something out. I need a good thief to steal 2 valuable items, fast and quiet. Help me out, and we've got a deal. A guild, you say? That does present some profitable opportunities. Very well. Just procure... Don't make me say it out loud. These docks have ears. All the information you need is in the note I left over there. Retrieve the note and follow the directions. They should be simple enough to understand for an associate of House Menant. I believe that such details are between myself and Lady Celine. If you want to secure her the use of my warehouse and collect on that favor, you'll do what I asked. And do be quick about it. I am a very busy man.
Alright, what am I doing? Steal item in Warden. Oh, okay. Have to go to another zone to go grab something, looks like.
I always knew them Pellingares were up to no good.
Alright, no, seems like it. Why the hell did it want me to come to Auradon? Why wouldn't it just be something in Daggerfall? Like, wouldn't that be easier? I don't know. At least it was right next to the Way Shrine. Can't complain about that. It's always a nice thing. Ah, missed the jump.
Hey, partner. I've been looking for you. Glad I found you. I had to tell someone. A warehouse. That's perfect. Now we just need something to entice the cartel. Didn't you tell me you helped?
He's still in Daggerfall, apparently. Okay. Actually, is he? No. I was gonna say, that seems like a little bit further than I was expecting. I can just take the Way Shrine out, though. Bailborn Rock is not too far.
Once again, the friend of thieves calls upon the Lion Guard. To what do I owe the honor this time? I've been considering what such a course might look like. But the Coldane cartel has wealth, power, and more than one magistrate on their payroll. I would need to catch them with their hand on the High King's coin purse to make an arrest stick. A tempting offer, but I still don't know if I can trust you. You know
Sorry about that, parent acro. She made a nice coffee though. It's very good.
Yes, Basil. And a criminal organization of murderous werewolves is certainly a much greater concern than a few gangs of pickpockets and street thieves. All right. Get me the information and the Lion Guard will be there to apprehend the cartel. While I wait to learn the time and place of this trap, I'll assemble as many knights as the Lion Guard can spare. I may require the assistance of your thieves if the cartel proves as dangerous as I believe them to be. Do not make me regret this.
Strange track.
Even so, if we enter into this partnership, we do so together. We're all going to have to bloody our swords to stop Coldane. If Quenneth has no stomach for that, don't bother to send word to me. But if I hear from you, I expect you're all in.
It'd be faster to take the Way Shrine.
over here, friend. Gwen said she'd be sending you to assist me. Gwen mentioned you had something you wanted to talk to me about. Just so happens, I could use some help as well. You first, friend. Then we can discuss what I need. Ah, the cookie jar gambit. Celine's warehouse is the jar, but we still need a cookie to entice the cartel, and a way to let them know it's there and waiting to be swiped. I can help with the latter, but that's where my predicament comes in. I was on my way to meet with a former street hawk. Gorbert got in good with the cartel and has been passing the information. But Lady
Gorbert.
a nervous noble with the private militia,
That's a name.
caught him and Carso up in a sweep of the road by her estate. Exactly. Me and the Street Hawks will make some noise and draw off the militia while you head southeast and sneak in to free Carso and Gorbert.
Please tell me Gorbert is an orc.
There's an escape tunnel in the dungeon. Use that to get out. After we draw out the militia, sneak past what remains, slip into the house, find the dungeon, free Gorbert and Carso, and escape through the tunnel. Easy. Then we can use Gorbert to help entice the cartel to take the bait and spring our trap. We'll draw off most of Lady Virian's private militia, but even a few would be too much for any of my Street Hawks. I'd expect them to leave behind 2, maybe 3 sentries at most. No problem for someone with your skill and abilities. Quen and I are of a like mind on this. We're thieves, not murderers. Lady Virian and her militia are just trying to keep Glenumbra's roads safe. Can't fault them for that. Get our people out the sneaky way, and no one has to get hurt. As far as I can tell, Lady Virian's dungeon cells are full. If the sentries catch you, they'll likely toss you out with some stern words and a warning. But I've seen you in action. No hired soldier is going to catch you. I left the toolkit by the property. If you need more lockpicks, take them from there. I also know her dogs aren't friendly, but food may be able to help you with that. Even mean dogs can't resist a tasty treat.
Cool. I was gonna say, I'm assuming this is an Old Croft. Not exactly Old Croft, but it's just south of it. I do like that they did make a storyline involving an existing zone. Like, there's nothing, you know, nothing really had happened in this zone for years. I know most people are doing this with the shadow skill line, but I can't be bothered grabbing it, man. Man, I always have much shit in my inventory. Destruction Mastery? Really? Yeah, that's a horrible set. Back in the day, I used to think it was good, but it never has been. It's always been a shit set. What am I detected by?
set me and the others free.
Sure.
My eternal thanks.
You picked that lock like a professional. You sure you're not with the militia? Or that this isn't another one of Lady Barion's tricks to get me to confess to crimes I didn't commit? Edwayne? Really? I was afraid he got snatched up too. Glad to hear he's safe. Wait a moment. Did the cartel send you? Did they figure out I'd been passing information to Edwayne? Before they tossed me down here, I saw them stick Carso in the kennels. If you know about Carso, then Edwayne must have sent you. All right, I'll trust you. I'll sneak out and find Edwayne. But you have to set Carso free. The kennels are upstairs. There's other dogs too. So look for something in the kitchen on the second floor to keep them occupied and quiet. Maybe some chunks of meat or something. Hey, thanks. I'll see you outside. Look, maybe Edwayne trusts you, but I don't know you. I'm not about to tell you my life story just because you unlock my cell. Get Carso and meet Edwayne and me outside.
Yeah, I've got to go upstairs, which means I've got to wait for this guy to go away. Actually, I should theoretically just be able to walk past him. Yeah. Because he had his back turned. Ooh, a lockbox. I have a feeling, yeah. I can probably just walk past. Please don't move. Okay, we're all good. I don't know how you don't hear someone crash down on the floor, like right behind you, but yeah, okay. Doggos. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even realize Carso was a dog. Unfortunately, I don't seem to be able to use assassination to get out of the, to get through this quest. Well, I might be able to, but I'm not sure. Either way, I'll just walk past. It's easy. Hi, Titan. Genki desu ka?
Here comes Carso and my friend now. You can trust them.
Sorry I wasn't more forthcoming. But spying on the cartel for the Street Hawks? I never know who I can trust, you know? Anyway, I'm sure I can work something out with it, Wayne, so you
A lot better than last night. It wasn't working for some reason, so I had to restart it, unfortunately.
Gavin Coldane may look like an upstanding coin baron to the world at large, but he runs a growing criminal empire. He's forcing every thief, fence, and burglar in Glenumbra to join his cartel. And don't get me started on the cartel werewolves. Hey, I'm putting my life on the line just mentioning this, but once a street hawk, always a street hawk, right? The cartel has established a new enclave on Dowerstone Island, just south of here. Records, plans, stolen loot. It's all there.
I knew placing a street hawk in the cartel would pay off. Not only will we have a way to pass on the information and bait the trap, we now know where the cartel keeps its most important secrets. This plan is already shaping up nicely. I assumed there would be. For the cookie jar gambit to work, we need a jar, the warehouse, a way to tip off the cartel, which Gorbert will help me provide, and a tempting cookie. I leave that detail to you. The Lion Guard, that's a bold idea. Thieves using the law to their own advantage? I hadn't considered such a thing. Just being that close to Captain Sansone makes my fingers twitch, but I can't fault your logic. All right. I trust you. I'm in.
The cartel is putting its hand in the what now? The wolves.
Alright, let's go.
Sounds perfect, right? Come on, we can't let this opportunity pass us by. Over here, outlaw. This is definitely a cartel enclave, but the lot of them are lazy and sloppy. They think they're untouchable, invincible. Well, we're going to show them just how wrong they are. By making the cartel regret they ever crossed the road sworn. And the other gangs too, of course. Let's steal back the Wolf's Paw Sapphire and cause as much damage as we can. Let's burn their supplies first, then destroy the weapon stores on the south side of the island. You pour the oil, I'll set stuff ablaze.
I like the idea of awesome. That does sound fun. Oh, and it's not even a sneaking quest either. How the fuck isn't this working? Might be lagging today, I'm not sure. skill casts feel really slow. I don't even know if my bear just casted ult there. No, it didn't work. Why isn't it working? It's really strange. Warden cast there. I don't even remember if this stuff was in the old version of Bloodborne, bro.
The cartel's nose and rubbed it in the dirt for good measure. Once word gets out that the Wolf's Paw Sapphire and this ledger I acquired are in the warehouse, Coldane will send every thug he's got to get them back. It belongs to Gavin Coldane's personal steward, the same one that handles all the financial records for both his businesses, legitimate and illegal. More to the point, the ledger gives us a complete picture of everything Coldane has his hands in. Quen and the others should take a look before we use it as bait. Speaking of, what happens once a trap gets sprung? You never mentioned involving the law. Not sure how I feel about that. Still, you haven't led me wrong yet. Alright, take the ledger and Sapphire back to the den. Tell Quen and the others what you've been up to and set your trap in motion.
I'll just teleport there. Seems easier. Yeah, something really slow about my bars today. I do have 600 ping, but it just went back down to 245. The connection is just a bit unstable today. It's not usual though.
Celine and Wayne told me about the plan. We've got a location and a way to get the information to the cartel. Did you and Abrasia come up with something tempting? Rena here is waiting to play. This is the Wolf's Paw Sapphire. I heard that had been stolen. I can see why Abrasia thinks Gavin Coldane will find this interesting. And his steward's financial ledger. Coldane will definitely want to get this back, and... oh... there's a lot of detailed entries in here. In addition to references to Nowhere Keys and the Nowhere Vault, this clearly provides proof that Coldane and his cartel are neck-deep in illegal activity. What's the... that's excellent news! Once Rena places the bait, we slip the location to the cartel and let the Lion Guard do the rest. Then, with the cartel out of the way, we can rob the Nowhere Vault and turn these gangs into a proper thieves guild. Time to deal with the Coldane cartel. We secured a warehouse, some bait, and even a Lion Guard captain to do the heavy lifting. The plan you and the gangs came up with is perfect. We need one last thing, and you're just the thief to pull it off. While Renner here plants the cartel ledger and Wolf's Paw Sapphire in the warehouse, we need someone to leak the information to the cartel. And it needs to appear legitimate, a reliable and trustworthy source. That's where you come in.
Oh, okay.
Yes, with the help of the contact you rescued. Here's where to find Bridget Silvereye. Impress her by sneaking in undetected. Then sell her the information. The cartel should move on the warehouse quickly. Then we spring the trap. Got all that? Thanks to Edwin's contact, we know that Caldane's lieutenant runs a cartel den west of Crosswich. The entrance is in a rundown farmhouse. Tell her Raoul's warehouse is in Eaglesbrook. Then find me north of the Dwinarth ruins when you're done. That we sold Caldane's ledger and the Wolf's Paw Sapphire to Raoul's Boron. That they're in his warehouse but won't be for long, as Raoul's has a buyer. Sneak in to demonstrate your skills. Or show her how powerful you are. She respects aggression. I've never been one for history books, but Sage Vornet's writing is fascinating. He talks about himself more like a teacher than an all-powerful mage. Loved to study cultures from all over. The Codex even mentions how he collected pieces of them. Maybe he means he collected artifacts to store in the vault? But the way it's written, I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll figure it out once we break in there.
Okay. Where are we going? Find the den. Okay, it's at Crosswich. It's pretty convenient if they keep putting it close to way shrines. Makes it easy to get around. I've killed members of the cartel? What? Oh, avoid killing. Oh, okay, well, my bad. Whoops. I didn't even read the quest dialogue. I'm assuming I've probably cut off a part of the quest line by killing some of the members. You might have been able to like work with them or something if I didn't, but I did, so. My bear stood in a bear trap, that's hilarious. Oh. Am I supposed to get up on here? Why is my phone vibrating? If I jump up on here. Shit. Wow. I am barely on the edge of this. What's the point of even coming up here?
I don't recognize you, nor do I have any. From the sounds of combat outside, and the smell of blood wafting from you. Interesting. You cut down the weak, but offer a gift to the pack leader. Seems you understand us pretty well, outsider. So, what do you want for this information? And be convincing, or you'll learn that my claws are sharper than yours.
Well, I am a werewolf, so technically this isn't wrong.
A werewolf with a sense of humor. Not something you see every day. You certainly have a savage nature, getting past guards I trained myself. Where's our property? If you speak true and we get it back, I'll sign you up myself.
Actually, I can probably just run there. I like that there's an interaction in the quest where you can, like, you can use the fact that you're a werewolf to kind of help. That is actually pretty cool. I do like that. Oh, I teleported to the wrong location.
Overhead, I don't see any bite marks and your guts aren't spilling out. So either the meeting with Bridget went well, or you couldn't make it into the cartel's den. Which is it? Be honest, nicely done. And I made enough coin to pay for dinner at the Rosy Lion. Only a fool would bet against you at this point. Now it's time to get our forces into place and make the final preparations for our wolf trap. Renna has placed the bait in the warehouse, and you told the wolves where to find it. While I continue to decipher the codex and keep it safe, the rest of you help the Lion Guard take down the cartel when they go after the bait. No problem. Abrasia promised to lead Captain Sansone to one of her meeting points. You can talk to him there. I'll let Edwin and Celine know it's time. You find Abrasia and the Roadsworn, and Captain Sansone. Tell them to head for the warehouse. It's near Cambrai Pass. If everything goes right, Abrasia, her Roadsworn, and Captain Sansone will all be there waiting for you. After that, get to the warehouse. Renna will... Now, don't take this the wrong way, but Abrasia did. She even guessed the number of bites and claw marks you'd come back with. 4 claws and 6 bites, for the record. It was all in good fun. At least I get her gold. We need both the Roadsworn and the Lion Guard, or this trap won't succeed.
Was thinking about it. Lucen Citadel would be nice.
Harassing innocent travelers along Glenumbra's roads. Typical Lion Guard behavior. Innocent? You Roadsworn belong in shackles. You! Their leader said I'd find you here. Let's talk. The woman, Abrasia, went out of her way to get me to follow her here. Told me I'd find you, but then she slipped away. I assumed this was about that plan we discussed, but I'm beginning to think this is all just a waste of my time. To think, an honored and decorated captain in the Lion Guard, forced to deal with thieves and rogues. But Gavin Coldane is a serious threat to the realm. If I can catch him in a criminal act, I can arrest him and dismantle his cartel. House Menant, Street Hawks, the Roadsworn, criminals, each and every one, but not monsters. Yes, the Lion Guard will move against Coldane and the cartel at the appropriate moment. Just make sure your thieves hold up their end of the bargain.
Wait, the warehouse isn't in Daggerfall, it's in Eaglesbrook? Didn't know that. Well, there you go. I was gonna say, I hope that's not the warehouse.
Rushed in with wolves. At least, I think they were wolves. It was chaos. We were supposed to surprise them, but they surprised us. Like they knew what we planned.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the same brazier person.
Killed them before we even knew what was happening. The cartel lieutenant breached Silvereye. She kept shouting for Celine. Used the grapple to get into the upper windows. Hurry.
Oh, the grapple. Yeah, apparently I just went straight through the floor. Yeah, okay. That's definitely how that works. Doggo. Look. Oh, we can just walk this way.
Georgette, how useful. Azith Rabar.
I want to see my bear walk in the trap. And he did. Fucking hell. That's crazy. Bear trap catching the bear.
Did you find some? Quick, Brent. Open the lock. Car's west. Thanks. It's all gone wrong. Somehow the cartel knew.
I'm sure the Ambrasia person, or Abrasia, or whatever the fuck her name is the culprit here.
Gangs were all working together. Then I heard screams. The warehouse owner, Rawls Boron, he was with Gavin Coldane when they arrived. He must have sold us out. We have to hurry. The cartel grabbed Celine and Captain Sansone. We need to get them out. Yeah. Coldane sauntered in like he owned the place. Grabbed Celine and ordered the cartel to take...
Like, as soon as I saw that, like, Abrasia, it was like, oh, she, like, disappeared as soon as you arrived, or whatever. I was like, that's some suspicious behavior. I mean, she was always an asshole, so I'm pretty sure it's her. I can't assassinate him if he's leaning against something.
You little pest, think you'll get past me? Ha!
Come on. How can I jump up on that? There we go. Can I assassinate him from up high? I'll do this. Come on, I can't assassinate him from right here. Fine. It's like, I know, you have to kill this guy. Okay. I was trying to assassinate him with the Blade of Woe.
Look, hanging above us. Is that Captain Sansone?
Get me down from here! There's a way up here through the room behind me.
Maybe use that grapple bow you have.
Man, they fucking love the grapple bow. Let's see. Use the grapple bow. Where do I use the grapple bow? I like how my companions are like in the field of view of this guy and they just doesn't matter. Yeah, it wants me to get up through that way. Alright. I mean, theoretically, I could just kill everyone in here, but I guess that's not really the fun of this quest. I do, however, like that they've included tons of parkour to do. That is fun. I do like that. How am I supposed to grapple bow up there? Is that the grapple bow there? No? How do I get through? I don't understand. How am I supposed to get through? Hell yeah. Yeah, I can't get up there. Can get up there though, that's a grapple bow point. There's two of them there. I can't do that. I'm sure most people who are playing Nightblade just walked through and just didn't matter. I am going to assassinate the shit out of this guy though, as soon as he, I was going to say, as soon as he turns his back. That would be right now. There we go. Oh, shit. Walked too far. That's alright. I'll just kill this other guy too. Actually, no, I shouldn't need to because the other ones are dead. Oops.
Like dumping fish at the docks.
The humiliation never ends. That wasn't the most dignified moment of my career, but the cartel will pay for that and for the many Lion God lives they took today. But we don't have much time. Deeper into these smuggler caves, the cartel plans to loot the place and take control of the operation. Rawls Boron was a fool to think Coldane would let him keep all this. I heard Celine shouting. Something about a nowhere key. That road-sworn thief Abrasia came by. She saw me bound up and simply smiled. Then she kept walking. Typical scout.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Abrasia is the problem here.
Coldane went deeper into the cave. Follow me.
Release me!
Quiet. Coldane has speed. Let's see what's going on.
Lady Celine. Such a fancy title for a common thief. Give me your key before my patience runs out.
I'll not give you anything, Kerr!
The pack can convince her, Gavin.
Enough! Send your wolves against me instead.
No more violence! Here, take my key.
I don't think so, Celine.
I'll take that.
Alright, finally get to kill her. Jesus Christ.
What are you waiting for? Break the chains and free me!
I don't know why I didn't just automatically break them instead of talking to her, but okay.
My thanks. Now, let's get my...
I just wanted you to know that the road swarm were all set to help when a brazier, well, she warned us that everything had gone wrong. Told us to hang back and not get killed. That's why she stole that fancy key. No one tells us nothing. No, we showed up right on schedule, but the cartel was already tearing through the line guard when we got here. Look, our fair leader never lets good judgment get in the way of an impulsive action. Maybe she tried to salvage a bad situation? Ah, a brazier's definitely in the wind. Even if I knew where she'd go to hide, I wouldn't tell you. She's the boss after all. I'll let you know if you want to talk to her though. If I see her, that is.
Okay.
That passage leads out to the shoreline. Of course you betrayed. She's
I can't believe how bad this escapade turned out to be. Thieves and Lion Guard are dead. Rawls Boron betrayed us. Coldane got his ledger and sapphire. And worst of all, I lost my nowhere key. What was a brazier thinking, stealing my key? It will take more than Gavin Coldane and his pack of wolves to make us abandon our pursuit of the vault. Since a brazier now has our nowhere key, I suppose we'll just need to acquire another one. Our people have been searching. Mine caught wind of a key hidden under the Daggerfall Market District, and Edwayne's street urchins learned of one in the Dwenarth ruins to the north. Head back to the den to update Quen. Then, you mean by stealing the key we all worked so hard to get? Undermining all of our efforts and betraying our fledgling thieves guild? I can't begin to understand the mind of that woman. She and her road sworn are inscrutable, and I don't care to try.
I mean, this just reeks of bad planning, if you ask me.
Thank you.
Oh. Thanks for the follow, Ron. That scared me.
I will stay close to you, Tamit. I do not wish to lose my way.
Yeah, gotta go back to the district. Or the Outlaws Refuge.
Join the Lion Guard for the Covenant.
You're stealthy? I'm certainly fucking not. I haven't used the shadow skill line or anything to help, so I'm just using the base sneak stuff. It's not that you need shadow, it's just that it's easy to get now because of subclassing.
I already heard the basics. Did it really go that badly? The chatter among the thieves outside is that something terrible went down at Rawls Boron's warehouse. What happened? Where's everyone else? They knew? How? Of course, Rawls Boron. We shouldn't have underestimated Coldane. He didn't get this much power and wealth by accident.
I don't know, I just feel like everyone here is stupid. Everyone in this quest is just dumb.
How are we going to get into the vault without a nowhere key? The best thieves always have contingency plans, glad to hear Edwayne and Celine have an idea about how to pull us out of this mess and keep our heist on track. We're not finished yet, partner. Not by a long shot.
Everything went wrong, Gwen. But Edwayne and Celine said they know what to do.
I heard. Come on, partner. We still have work to do. Over here, the Coldane cartel probably thinks we're finished. Betrayed by one of our own, outwitted by werewolves, and we lost our nowhere key. But we've still got the codex. And what was that you were saying about Edwayne and Celine? Right. Possibly somewhere under the Daggerfall Market District, and in the Dwanarth ruins
Yeah.
up north.
I had to restart the quest. You know the part where you have to go into the well and then do the like the 3 like tests or whatever? It broke at the Debella one, so I literally had to completely restart that the whole quest chain. Not the whole chain, but just that section of it. So annoying, because like I had to abandon it, then go back to Daggerfall, and then start all the shit again from inside here, and then go back and do it. It's fucking annoying.
Edwayne's information feels more solid. Meet him at the Dwanarth ruins, and if there's a nowhere key there, get it. Then track down Celine in Daggerfall. If we can secure at least one key, we can enter the... Find Edwayne at the Dwanarth ruins. After that, go assist Celine in Western Daggerfall.
Ah, shit.
We need at least one of those nowhere keys to keep ahead of the cartel.
Yeah, it's been super buggy. I don't know if there's any other bugs, but the fact that I experienced one is bad enough of a sign. If I experienced one, I'm sure a lot of people did.
Can find the vault, unless they've another source we don't know about. I truly thought Abrasia wanted to be a part of the new guild. Can't believe I read her completely wrong.
That's because you're dumb, Quinn. I don't know, it's just the characters in this game are just not very smart. The timing of the layoffs did not help. No, it really fucking didn't. Especially not with the fact that the Warden refresh was like delayed. And then the layoffs happened after that. Like, what the fuck? They couldn't have timed it worse. But here we are. They really could not have timed it worse. Also, they picked the worst fucking year as well. Like, this year of all years, like, when, you know, Zos was starting to really turn it around. Why am I going this way? This is wrong. The Gold Coast. Oh, I'm sure I've got the wrong quest on, yeah. Dwanarth Ruins, where is that? It's up this way. Like, yeah, I suppose it is what it is, but it's just a fucking shame. Like, this year was going so good. Like, they were really turned it around. They were listening to feedback. They were implementing really, really good shit. Like, you know, the DK, the werewolf refresh, the whole like difficulty tier shit in the overland, like all that, fantastic.
Over here, by the wall.
And then Microsoft just took them out the back and fucking shot them in the head.
Glad you could join me. Typically, I don't linger around corpses, but we have an opportunity.
Honestly, they didn't even shoot them in the head. They shot them in the gut, so I think they're gonna be slowly dying now, but who fucking knows? Who knows if they can salvage it, but I fucking hope they can.
Look around. The dead have no trouble.
Either way, like, we're likely gonna get about half the content, maybe less. I think slow death is very possible, yeah.
Spirit in a military uniform to the northeast. Perhaps that was Gavendir. A test of my planning skills, hmm? Wear that outfit I left nearby to avoid cultist attention.
The problem is, with this game, like, yeah, they can cut half the development team, and initially it's not going to really mean, like, you know, the game isn't going to die initially, but what it's going to do is it's going to slow down the pace of content, which I know some people really have, you know, they've always had problems with, like, how slow content is or all that. So it's going to mean less people eventually. It's going to mean less spending, which is going to lead to potentially more layoffs. Like, it's basically just like set this game on a death path, unless they can hire new people that are okay at least at their job to the point where they can kind of, you know, get close to the amount of content that they used to get. But I just don't think that's going to be the case. I think they've really fucked it, man. Yeah, but see, the problem is Gina is just one part of. Basically, Gina was like one cog in the machine, right? But the problem is, she's just one cog. Like, she only one. They removed a whole bunch. Like Brad Derrick, like the music guy, is gone. Rich Lambert is gone. Mike Finnegan, who did like, you know, trials and shit, he's gone. Fucking so many people are gone. It's really bad. It's really bad. As far as I know, the combat team really hasn't been touched that much, but the like senior artists and like engineers, fucking all kinds of senior roles have just been fired and just gone. Like, these are like supportive pillars. These are supportive pillars for the game, and they're gone. So, look, whether it all comes crashing down or whether it's still able to be held up, I don't know. That's the scary thing. We have no idea. We know that the size of the team is around what it was when they made Somerset, which is like, sure, that sounds great, but we're now missing quality and as well as quantity. So many senior staff have lost their jobs. Like, it's one thing to say, oh yeah, it's the same size as it was during Somerset, so we'll still get regular updates. No, I don't think so. Like, especially not with all the shit that they have to maintain as well. Like, you know, they made Tales of Tribute, they made Antiquities, they made Companions, they made all this shit, and now, you know, think about what the game was like during Somerset. Like, they didn't have anywhere near as much stuff to work on or to maintain or to, you know, bug fix. Or yeah, it's just sad.
Breton history was more Basil's forte. We heard that
it's just a damn shame.
Keys in her time, just as we do now. It seems she found one, but grew jealous and feared others would take it. Grab an outfit from the basket. No need to attract the cult's attention.
Sorry about that. Parent aggro. Everything has to change. I just have to roll with it. Yeah, that's it. That's true. There's nothing else we can do.
Do not interrupt my patrol of these lands. Only my constant vigilance shall.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Thank you for dropping by and thanks for the follow. Have a good one.
Plan to steal from those who sleep in these ruins. In hushed tones, please. Such matters must remain secret. I once held a key, but failed in my duty to protect it. A vile thief named Brannock Firstblood recently raided my sarcophagus. Took anything shiny that caught his eye. I hate thieves. Hunting a sage's wisdom. Yes, you have the look of an enlightened seeker, despite your abrupt need to blurt out secrets. I shall use you to exact my revenge on Brannock. Together, we will enter the crypts and recover my key. Come seek Speaker of wisdom, justice shall be ours.
Come on, can I not get in there? Oh, there's right there.
I will point out, Brannock. No one but you can see or hear me.
Oh, actually, you know what? It should be part of this. What's that? Cultist disguise. I'm confused. How am I supposed to wear this? Is it a miscellaneous one? Ah, yeah, it is. There we go. I don't want the sentry. No, fuck that. Whoa, that's a no for me. Oh, I maintain my disguise. Nice.
There's the filthy brigand. He stole my key.
This should fetch a nice price. Mine.
The key is yours.
They're all mine.
Use it well, Seeker.
Found you. Did you have any more luck than I had? Got a little worried when I couldn't find General Gavendir or you anywhere. Excellent. I knew your skills as a thief would come in handy here. Hold on to the key for now. I'll let Quinn know my information panned out. Did you help Celine find her potential key location yet? Celine's contact suggested a nowhere key could be found in the Daggerfall market area on the west side of the city. Hopefully she narrowed down a location while we've been busy. Oh, and don't let Celine steal any keys you find like Abrasia did. I was mostly joking, but hey, you never know. This business we're in, it can be cutthroat. None of us ever saw eye to eye on Quinn's whole guild idea, though out of all of them, I could probably work with Celine. We'll see.
That's right. The dynamic encounter's happening right now. Yeah. I don't know if it's worth doing. Maybe. Suppose I could go check it out. It's still going. Yeah, fuck it. It's still going. I'll join it. Come on. There we go. And more garbage in my inventory to get rid of. We have Lucent Citadel shields. Oh, come on, game. My favorite part about this game is that whenever you loot from chests, it's always just like, oh yeah, you want the garbage items first when you auto-loot? Here, take fucking some random garbage white piece of gear. Like, no, I don't fucking want that. Give me the purple gear. It actually has an item set bonus to it. I don't feel like it's that hard. The problem is, if I remember correctly, there's a guard around here that people always accidentally hit. And so you just get a bounty just by doing this event, which is really silly. Really? I didn't realize that they regenerated. Yeah, she's dead.
Feel free to loot whatever treasure or elo in her ilk hoarded away.
Alessian Rebel Jack. That's cool. Maybe I shouldn't get rid of those. I should throw them in the bank. What was that? That was crazy. Wait, there's a blood scion thing? Hold on, I'm curious. Blood scion. Oh, I'm not a vampire, I can't see. So it might be a fragment. Ugh! Man. My ass is getting sore. Scion. Blood Scion Cold Harbor. Oh, that's really cool. So I'm assuming it's got like blue coloration or something to it. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we can do with this quest.
Everyone's angry with me, Outlaw. We should talk. I assume you have questions. It's simple, really. Celine was captured, and you were surrounded by werewolves. Our big plan crumbled to dust. I figured you were all dead. Yes, I can see how it looked that way, since that's exactly what I did. I'm no hero, I'm a criminal. Would you prefer that key ended up in Coldane's hands? I made a quick decision to salvage what I could from a terrible situation. Would they want me around? I made my move because I thought you were all dead. Didn't expect anyone to survive to be angry with me. I'll keep my distance for now, but I still want to help. Watch out.
Okay. I'm surprised she's like not just like fully evil and working with the bad guy or whatever.
I worked every source I know and uncovered one of the greatest mysteries frustrating the thieves of Daggerfall. Magpie Rovik's cache of stolen goods. I discovered that Rovik's stash is hidden somewhere in this hill, behind Linen Falls. By all accounts, yes. There must be a way from inside Themon's mine. That's where we'll start. Well done! Acquiring this other nowhere key will put us ahead of the Coldane cartel. That advantage might make a difference when we get to Sage Vornet. My sources tell me the entrance to Rovik's stash is somewhere in Themon's mine. We'll stay as quiet as possible. I suspect we're not the only ones here looking for the key, so stay low. Oh, and leaving me chained up and at the mercy of werewolves was acceptable? I know we're not exactly good people, but that's too much. What could she possibly gain from showing her face again? Quite cold-blooded of her, isn't it? But perhaps I see the logic. It did look quite bad there for a bit. If not for you, that is. Oh, did I ever thank you? No? Well, now I have. I'll think about Abrasia later. For now, let's focus on the key. A rumor that grew into a myth. Magpie Ravik has worked Daggerfall forever. She steals seemingly without reason. Small stuff, big stuff. None of her scores ever get fenced. They just disappear. The tale goes that she just hoards it all. Yes, well, perhaps not all of it. After all this time, Magpie Ravik probably has more than one stash. But my connections tell me she put a nowhere key in the one here. We just have to find a way inside.
So I'm assuming I'm just putting it out here. Maybe that she's connected to this nowhere vault and that's where she's put all of her shit. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Well, you know what? I think that's gonna be me for today. I have streamed for 3 hours or so, and I kind of want to get up and do something else, so I will put us in and we can raid Cozy Pete's, I'm guessing. Yeah. Thanks everyone for showing up today. It was cool. I should be streaming again tomorrow, but it'll be like tomorrow night. So it'll be a little while. Yeah, thanks everyone. I will raid us into Pete's. I can just search her up. There we go. Yeah, thanks so much. I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.